Namaskar, I am KG Kapoor, a safety professional and pharma scientist DRDO. We shall be talking about the housekeeping. In housekeeping, we shall be broadly discussing the 5S concept. This will broadly consist of introduction and objectives, 5S concept, implementation of 5S, role of management implementing 5S, and additional guidelines for implementation, as well as summary. A workplace that is free of clutter and facilitate effective, efficient and safe work is appreciated everywhere. Everyone will appreciate. For example, supermarket or Walmart store. Items are neatly stacked in a supermarket and arranged in an organized manner, making it just as simple for a customer to pick and choose as it will the product. In contrast, traditional grocery shops, which is more like a storehouse, what happens is shop owner alone knows what item is kept where. Some of the items may be stored well behind the expiry date. Similar concept applies to workplace. 5S is defined as methodology that results in a workplace that is clean, uncluttered, safe and well organized to help reduce waste and optimize productivity. After studying session, this lecture 10, you will understand to the need and importance of 5S system in workplace. You will be able to describe value stream mapping, VSM, describe the meaning, method and benefits of 5S, and this we will shall be discussing the role of management in implementing 5S effectively. If 5S is amongst the first and fundamental steps implemented by an enterprise towards the path of accomplishing total quality management and continuous improvement at an operational level. 5S is a process. Remember, it is a process designed to organize the workplace, keep it clean, maintain effective and standard conditions. It instills the discipline required to enable everyone to achieve and maintain a world-class working environment. The 5S methodology gives benefits that included reduced cost, higher quality, increased productivity, greater employee satisfaction and safe work climate. It introduces standard operation practices to ensure efficient, repeatable and safe way of work. The use of this tool was started in 1920s by Henry Ford in United States as the CANDO program. CANDO means cleaning up, arranging, neatness, discipline and ongoing improvement. The technique was popularized by Japan as Japanese 5S in 1980 by Hiroyuchi Hirago. Most Japanese think 5S useful not just for improving their physical environment but also for improving their thinking process. In Japan, it is also called workplace management. There are 8 wasteful items, procedures that can be eliminated or minimized easily. 5S is needed to reduce the waste in all forms, that is time, material, process waste, transportation waste. Now, for example, overproduction, or producing more than required or producing faster than the downstream process, both are waste. Excessive inventory can be a direct result of overproduction or it could be due to poor purchasing practices. Inappropriate or non-value added processing, for example, use of wrong tools, inefficient process may also result in waste. Waiting time is waste for arranging parts, supplies, and information. This is most culprit in waste. Excessive transportation, that means travel or movement of material, is waste. Here it should be noted that the use of value stream mapping can help the team visualize exactly how much of the material is traveling, and you can easily find out the excessive traveling which is waste. Unnecessary motion performed by the operator that does not add value is also waste. What to do in such cases? Organize the workstation so that all tools and supplies are easily located. Resequencing certain process steps can reduce excessive and redundant movement or motion by the operator. Safety must be the first consideration. By reducing or eliminating the waste of excess motion, one is also creating a more ergonomic workstations. Here point is very clear that safety should not be compromised while reducing the waste. We should not adopt shortcut for reducing the time or reducing certain steps of operations. Therefore, safety will be paramount in any of the operations, whether reducing the waste or any other operation. Defect is one of the worst of all type of waste. Producing non-conforming parts or assemblies increases scrap, reduces process efficiency, wastes machine time, causes non-value added tool wear. Defects can also create additional waste in the form of wait time when the downstream operations run out of usable parts. Untapped implied creativity potential, which is ignored in most of the developing country, is very unfortunate type of waste. Some of the most successful organizations have created a culture where employees' ideas are really heard and evaluated. When the good ideas are implemented, the employee is recognized and rewarded. One never knows where the next great idea is going to come from, and that may result in saving of millions of dollars. Now, what is 5S? The 5S cycle consists of the 5 items or 5 different tasks. 5S is acronym for 5 Japanese words. Number 1 is Siri, or meaning is short. Number 2 is Shaitan, meaning is set in order, shown in the right side figure also. Number 3 is Shishu, or shine, polish. Number 4 is CKS2, or standardize. Once you are doing the regular work, now you can make the standards. Like if you are making the tea, by day, which is the tasty tea you are making daily. What is the quantity of milk? What is the quantity of sugar? What is the quantity of tea leaves? This all now you know after repeated work. Therefore, you can make the standards. And number 5th is Shishuke, or you can sustain. It is not so that only once you have prepared the best things or the best cup of tea, you should prepare this time and again and sustain, or better than that. They represent the 5 steps. This 5S represent the 5 steps for a systematic technique for good housekeeping. The 5 steps and their corresponding actions are explained subsequently. Short means, a series of short means distinguish between necessary and unnecessary items. Remove the latter. Then Shaitan, or set in order, means enforcing the dictum, a place for everything and everything in its place. Shishu means shine, clean up the workplace and look the ways to keep it clean. Look the ways to keep it clean. It should not be so hard, it should be easy to clean. CKS2, or standardized, maintain and monitor adherence to the first 3. Standardize the way of maintaining cleanliness. Sitshuke, or sustain, stay committed to practicing the 5S daily, make it a way of life. Main benefits of implementing 5S are the workplace become cleaner, safer, well organized and more pleasant. Floor space utilization is improved. Workflow becomes smoother and more systematic. Non-value added activities are reduced. Time of searching tools, materials and document is minimized. The searching of the tools, materials and document also creates psychological stress that brings in individual lot of angerness. Therefore, this is very important. The time of searching tools, materials and document should be minimized as much as possible using 5S and other applicable techniques. Machines breakdowns are reduced. Errors are minimized, leading to making defect-free products. Consumables and material wastage are minimized. The moral and satisfaction of employees improves, and the productivity of the organizer improves together with the quality. You can see this picture. Destroyer is neither productive and not safe. How disorderly things have been kept. Looking this picture itself creates anybody will be disturbed, and a psychological stress will be increasing after looking at this picture itself. And this picture shows that nobody can be safe in such environment and such climate, in such working conditions. Meaning of now step by step we'll see the 5 steps and what are the detailed meaning and the method of achieving them. The meaning of step 1, that is 5S, we call sort, Shiri, sorting out wanted and unwanted items at place of work and removal of unwanted items. The method is to decide what is necessary and what is unnecessary on floor, shelf, lockers, roof and other places of the working place, shown in the right side figure. Put a red tag on unnecessary items and keep them in a separate area. Items used once in 6 to 12 months, you decide yourself, are stored away from the workstations. Items used at least once in a month are kept at a central point of workplace, and things used overly every day, once a week, should be near the workstation or may be worn by or kept in pocket of your workman there. What are the benefits of this adopting this step? Your useful floor is saved, your searching time for tools, metals and papers is reduced, you have better flow of work, your inventory cost is reduced. Now step 2, sheeten or set in order. Meaning is arranging items in such a manner that they are easy to use. Labeling item so that they are easy to find and put back. This means a place for everything necessary and everything in its place. No more homeless items. Every item will be having its own home. Method to accomplish this task is, if necessary, reassign spaces, racks, cabinets, etc. Decide the right place for everything. Put all materials and equipments at a place allocated to them with proper label or signalization. Use alerts or indicators for out of stock situations. Use floor paint marking to define work area, path entrance, exit safety equipment, cart trolley, locations, etc. Use standard color coding for pipelines, for steam, for water, for gas, drainage, etc. Use display caution messages and instructions written clearly at proper places and at a proper height. What are the benefits? You take things out and keep things back easily. You make lesser mistakes. You reduce searching times. Your work environment becomes safe. Step 3, shisho or shine. Meaning of this term is this: at removing dirt, stain, filth, soot and dust from the work area. This includes cleaning and care of equipment and facilities and inspecting them for abnormalities. In a way, it also includes primary maintenance of the equipment. What are the methods to do such tasks? Divide the total area in zones and allocate responsibility for cleaning up each zones. Decide on cleaning points, order of cleaning, type of cleaning age required, etc. And display cleaning schedule. During cleaning, look for defective conditions also, so that you need not to go for preventive maintenance. You find out defect here itself. During cleaning, look for defective conditions. Loose bolt, vibrations, excessive sound, high temperature, fallen tools, etc. and solve the problem. This statement says that this is nothing new, but in a systematic method you are doing the preventive maintenance which you have already been doing. Allocate space for storage of cleaning aids and consumable for cleaning. What are the benefits? Your workplace becomes free of dirt and stains, which is the starting point for quality. Your equipment lifespan will be prolonged and breakdowns will be less. Creates a pleasant work environment, and this also prevents accident. What is meaning? This calls for systematizing the above 5 as practices. This means ensuring that whatever cleanliness and orderliness is achieved should be maintained. What are the methods to maintain such things? First is document procedures and guidelines for sorting, set in order and shine. Make a checklist for each section and train your people in using them. Carry out periodical evaluation by using the above checklist. Use visual management to act quickly. For example, using open and shut directional labels on switches, etc. Temperature and safety levels. Zone labels on measuring meters, normal zone and danger zone, etc. Put OK or hold marks on product, like normally on qualitative apples, one sticker is coming OK. Put transparency control. Make transparent covers or drawers. Why? So that you can inspect without taking the drawer out, without opening the cover. You can inspect if it is transparent. Put inspection window in metal covers so that you need not to open the box. You can see from the cover itself. What are the benefits? Activities will be simplified and will have consistency in work practices. You will avoid mistakes. Management of work and efficiency will improve. Step 5 of 5S, Shishuke, sustain. Sustain also means discipline. It denotes your commitment to maintain orderliness and to practice first 3S as a way of life. This also requires that your employees show positive interest and overcome resistance to change. The method to accomplish this task are that first of all you create awareness and publicize the system. For example, develop 5S news, 5S posters, 5S slogans and observe 5S days. Create a structure of how and when 5S activities will be implemented. Formulate guidelines for audits, evaluation of 5S implementation. Provide management support by providing resources and leadership. Reward and recognize best performers. This is very important. Until unless you reward and recognize, you cannot start a good beginning. What are the benefits of adopting step 5? Or you can say sustaining activities. It promotes habits for complying with workplace rules and procedures. It creates healthy atmosphere and good workplace. It helps you to develop teamwork. It is very difficult that people should come all together and work as a team to accomplish a particular goal. But 5S will certainly help you to develop teamwork. It provides you with data for improving 5S. What was wrong earlier can be corrected now. And what is correct now can be improved further. Implementation of 5S. Management has the important role to facilitate and support the process by acknowledging the importance of 5S for the organization. Until unless management acknowledge, you should not start 5S because it will not be moving ahead. Therefore, management should acknowledge the importance of 5S for the organization. Allowing employees time for 5S within the working hours. However, normally what happens that out of the working hour, behind working hours, employees are told to work for 5S. That is not correct, because 5S is not a separate task. It is an integral part of the existing task. Therefore, they should be allowed for working for 5S along with their day-to-day activities. Providing resources and infrastructure for 5S implementation. Personnel involved in implementation of 5S. Creating tangible and intangible rewards and recognition for improvement and promoting the ongoing 5S efforts. You can see in these two pictures, after getting the management support, the before picture is not in, material is not in order, it has been scattered here and there. If you want to search anything, you cannot search anything, and in case emergency, you cannot even locate a particular fire extinguisher equipment. It is very severe conditions, and picture itself, if suppose you are told to go or you have planned to go to such place for your bread and butter, then certainly this will give a psychological stress. Oh, I am going to such a wrong place, such a bad place. These are the something normally comes in mind. But you see the after arranging the things in systematic manner, after picture is changed. Place is same, items are same, only thing a little effort has been made with the management support, and now things are labeled, they are in order, wasted item has been removed, and you can easily pick up any item as and when required, and item can be located just in time. Therefore, this is the picture which gives the glimpse of importance of 5S, not only to the management or to all employees itself. And such pictures should be put on notice board and published in news magazines, so that employees may be aware that why they should do 5S. What are the other things required in implementation of 5S? We should sensitize the management and all employees concerned about the importance and benefit of 5S and get their commitment. You can start with these two photos which we have seen in the earlier para. And these two photos itself will speak enough that management will acknowledge, employees will be agreeing to work for 5S. Conduct a status audit with photographs as each state. Measure time in material handling, floor space, floor distance, rack storage, engineering cycle times, annual physical inventory time, and defect ratios before and after the 5S implementation. This will further give a momentum for implementation of 5S, and those who are not engaged in the team of 5S will come forward to be the part of the such teams. Develop an implementation plan with clear responsibilities and deadlines in consultation with management and all employees concerned. Implement the 5S plan and take photographs after the implementation and assess the differences. Monitor by conducting internal 5S audit. This is very important. Monitoring can easily be done by audit. Now, to summarize the entire 5S system, we can say that there are many improvement methods available today, but few are better known and more proven than 5S. There are many improvement methods available today, but few are better known and more proven are 5S. 5S system has been around as a formal system for a decade and has been proven effective at improving virtually every aspect of nearly any business across all industries. 5S gets its name from the Japanese word shiri, shaitan, shisho, shiketsu and shishuke. This word is not so important. As important are the activities. We can speak in a common language. The translation of this word or equivalent word are short, second order, shine, standardize and sustain. Anyone who is looking for a way to cut waste, improve efficiency, improve product quality and generally improve the way everything is done in the workplace will benefit from the 5S methodology. Thank you for listening and learning safety. Contact for any question if you find in future. Thank you all of you for listening and learning safety.